Saturday, September 6, 1884. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Sri Ramakrishna was seated in Adhor's parlour on the second floor. Narendra, the Mukherjee brothers, Bhavanath, M., Hazra, and other devotees were with the master. Arrangements were being made for Narendra to sing. While he was tuning the tanpura, one of the strings snapped, and the master exclaimed, "Oh, what have you done?" Narendra then tuned the drums. The master said to him, "You are beating that drum, and I feel as if someone was slapping my cheek." Referring to the kirtan, Narendra said, "There is not much rhythm in the kirtan. That is why it is so popular. And people love it so much." Master: "How silly! People like it because it is so tender and full of pathos." Narendra sang, "Sweet is thy name, O refuge of the humble. It falls like sweetest nectar on our ears and comforts us, beloved of our souls." He sang again, "O Lord, must all my days pass by so utterly in vain? Down the path of hope I gaze with longing day and night. Thou art the Lord of all the worlds, and I but a beggar here. How can I ask of thee to come and dwell within my heart? My poor heart's humble cottage door is standing open wide. Be gracious, Lord, and enter there but once, and quench its thirst." Master to Hazra, smiling, "That was the first song he sang for me." Narendra sang one or two more songs. Then Vaishnavacharan sang, describing the grief of the gopis at the sight of Krishna as king of Mathura. "O Hari, how shall we know you now? In Mathura's royal splendor, you have forgotten us." Master: "Won't you sing that one? O Veena, sing Lord Hari's name." Vaishnavacharan sang, "O Veena, sing Lord Hari's name. Without the blessing of his feet, you cannot know the final truth. The name of Hari slays all grief. Sing Hari's name. Sing Krishna's name. If only Hari shows his grace, then I shall never be distressed. O Veena, sing his name but once. No earthly gem is half so rare." Govinda says, "In vain my days have passed. No longer may I float here in life's trackless ocean waste." While listening to the song, The master became abstracted, saying, "Ah me! Ah me!" He went into samadhi. The devotees were sitting around him, their eyes riveted on him. The room was filled with people. The musician sang again. As he improvised new lines describing ecstatic love of God, the master stood up and danced. He himself improvised lines and sang them with outstretched arms. Soon he went into samadhi and sat down, with his head resting on the bolster in front of him. The musician was also carried away with emotion and sang new songs. Sri Ramakrishna again stood up and began to dance. The devotees could not control themselves. They too danced with the master. While dancing, Sri Ramakrishna every now and then went into deep samadhi. When he was in the deepest samadhi, he could not utter a word, and his whole body remained transfixed. The devotees danced encircling him. After a while, regaining partial consciousness, he danced with the strength of a lion, intoxicated with ecstatic love. But even then, he could not utter a word. Finally, regaining more of the consciousness of the world, he sang again, improvising the lines. An intense spiritual atmosphere was created in Odhor's parlor. At the sound of the loud music, a large crowd had gathered in the street.